Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88 and we are back. Playing Plants vs. Zombies 2, it's about time. We're on Frostbite Caves, heading on to day 4. Now day 4 is going to be the introduction of the snowball throwing leopard. I don't actually know what his official name is, but he throws snowballs. Basically does double the work if you end up having, you know, the wind to deal with. So you're definitely going to want to make sure that you use a snapdragon, definitely a spike weed or a spike rock. Going to actually use the sun shrooms a little bit again here just to make sure that we can kind of get, you know, the most things out as quickly as we possibly can. We really want to plant super quick and really allow for the sun to kind of be produced over time. There's 2 flags, so it does give us a little bit more time later on to where we can really, you know, plant as much as we possibly can. You'll notice again that in the very bottom row, there will be, you know, the wind that actually will freeze up that tile, but for the most part, as long as you put a snapdragon right here, you really won't have a problem with that tile ever freezing up. Unless, of course, you have one of those snowball throwing zombies, and if you have that, I feel bad for you. He sucks. But I'll show you a little bit of how to use the spike rocks effectively and really, you know, utilize this strategy to take him out. But about this point, you should have almost all of the, you know, sun shrooms that you want and really need out. Anything that you don't have, definitely use the Infinite Nut. The Infinite Nut, Tall Nut, whichever one you want. I tend to like the Infinite Nut because it recharges over time, and it also costs only 75 sun. Earlier on in these things, you know, you're not going to be getting that much sun. Even later on, you don't really get that much sun around, so you really got to be able to maximize the efficiency of the sun that you are going to end up getting throughout the day. So sun management is very, very important. You know that zombie is almost gonna get through, but always keep the cherry bomb there. You know, also the potato mine, anything just in case, just so that you can take him out if absolutely necessary. Now again, you'll notice right here that the guy is actually, you know, throwing stuff at our guy. Not cool, but we also have some, you know, dragon flowers, snapdragons to really blow off all that ice. Now they won't blow unless there's a zombie present, so second from the bottom row, you'll notice that he still has ice below him. I would really appreciate it if they just would allow, you know, them to always do it if there was any ice on them whatsoever, but they don't really allow to do that. You can use the chili bean in the top row to easily take out the bucket head super quick, but also be able to freeze the zombie behind it. Now again, at this point, you really don't have any plants that are going to be going any too farther back, so you can really focus on finishing off your sun shrooms in the back, and by doing that, you're going to give yourself so much energy and so much sun to basically produce all of the spike rocks that you could even want. Now, whenever you get those spike rocks, plant them to wherever that snowball throwing zombie is, because as you can see right here, he will take out your Infinite Nuts, and for them to take out one of your main defense is not good. You know, it can be very, very frustrating, especially in later levels. This level shouldn't be too difficult. You also notice with the Snapdragon, it's sometimes hard to see the Infinite Nuts, which can be a problem sometimes if you're just planting these guys super quick and you're not really paying attention, or if there's something else or another row that has an issue, you can easily, you know, let them slip by. But as you can see right here, we got another plant food, which is awesome. We can use that as a defense if we need to. We can put on an Infinite Nut and basically protect everyone around it, or we can just save it up for worst case scenario. But you'll notice those spike rocks, if you put them to where the snowball throwing zombies are, you're going to end up taking them out before they even do about 1/4 of the snow. So right here again, you know, use the plant food on the Infinite Nut just to basically, you know, allow them so that they couldn't do it. Now if you put the force field up, the snowball zombie actually can't hit any of your things, which is actually really, really nice. Not something always imperative that you need, but definitely in later levels that can be exploited a little bit. If they're going to be able to grant you a little bit more plant food. But you'll see right here that, you know, you put a zombie there and they will easily, you know, help out the other plants. There has to be a zombie in front of them for them to actually do a little bit of damage. But that right there, guys, is going to be the end of day 4. Hope you guys all enjoyed. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.